Hello, hello. Hello. 1, 2, 3.
Hello?
Oh, it's okay.
1, 2, 3. Hello? Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's working. But I'm using voice. First, my phone don't listening, but this phone can hearing.
But this phone can hearing. But this phone can hearing.
Okay, now we
But
continue.
this phone.
Is someone join? Is I using two camera. It's one for myself and one for this room. You can see with the two rings. With one is in front of me and one is on my right. I think in the future I will getting one camera on the left, but I think it's not necessary. And someone to maybe in the future I will write your information in the YouTube, because now in YouTube I think if someone watching they don't have the link for join to my, let me check, information is shown in the YouTube. Oh, plus. Okay.
Yes.
I will put in my link, a room link, a room. Oh, about 3 people in my YouTube channel. If someone, I will pass the link for everyone can join. Now I hope someone to join in the link and we can learn together. I'm looking for someone to learn English. It's a confident room. To I think I will write this link. Story. See for me. Okay. Maybe today no one is joining the room. Okay. Today I just reading about the main story. I open my car door and roll my briefcase in the back seat and get comfortable for my drive. I put my coffee mug in the cup holder, put the key in the ignition, find the gas pedal, and start the car. My wife rolled the car last night, so I have to adjust the rear view mirror and the side mirrors. I turn on the radio to listening the right time traffic reports. I take the transmission out of the park and into the reservoirs, back out into the right wave, into the juice, close the garage door, and push the car into drive. I used to ride a stick shift, but as I get older, I like my automatic transmission more and more. I usually take the freeways to office, so I guess on the on ramp for the freeway and ride to where I have to get more. My office is only a few miles from the exit. I put into the parking garage, swap in key car to get in. My I park, grab my briefcase and coffee, and head head toward the elevator. And that only took 45 minutes. A park fight is called commute to work. Commute can be both a noun and a verb. It means to go from your house to your work. Usually, if you live a long distance from your work, you would say, I have a long commute. Or if you live close to work, you would say a short commute. It is a very long commute with a lot of traffic. You may say, I have a terrible commute and a very bad commute. The story begins by me saying that I opened my car door and rolled my whiskey in the back seat. So I opened my front door, the door that we would call the driver's side, where the drivers get in, and in America, that is on the left side. Car is distant on the right side. The driver side. So I guess into the left side, into the front door. If you have a car that has a back seat, you would have a two-door car or a four-door car. Four doors mean that you have separate door for the back seat, 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 seat. A seat is what you sit in, so the back seat is where people can sit behind you, behind the driver, and behind the person next to the driver. We call these seats the passenger seat and the driver seat. The right side of the car is usually called the passenger side of the car. I get comfortable for my ride, for my commute, not 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 this. Not this. We use rise there as a noun. It can be a verb and a noun. I put my coffee mug into a cup holder. A mug is just a big cup. We talk about coffee mugs. They big cup that you put your coffee mug, your coffee into. In many cars, there is a special place for a cup or a bottle, and that's called a cup holder. Cup holder is hold the cup so you can have your coffee in your car. I put the keys in the ignition. The key are of course what start your car. It's the piece of metal that you open your car door with and unlock it. It. Well, you also start a car with your keys, and you put them into something called the ignition. And ignition is the part of the car that that start the engine. Usually, it makes a certain sound, a certain noise. And once the start the engine start, then you have to push the key forward. You just leave the key there. You take your hand off, 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 off it. The word ignition comes from the verb to ignite, which means start a fire. A fire. To start something burning. And of course, a car burns gasoline. Gasoline. I don't know how to reach in this word. Gasoline. 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 That's what the engine goes into to make the car move. After I put my key into the ignition, I put the gas pedal. A pedal is something you use to control with your feet, usually the speed of something. So the gas pedal is the pedal that you press down to go faster. It gives the engine more gas. That work pedal that could be used a verb is if you are on a bicycle in order to make 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 the bicycle move. You have to pedal because the thing that you face on a bike or bicycle, they are called a pedal. Well, you don't pedal your car, but you have uh, to do have you do have to have a gas pedal. I start the car, and because my wife wrote last night, I have to adjust the rear view mirror. To adjust means to adjust again. That refix means again in English. Usually, to adjust means to move them so that I can see properly. I can't see into the mirror. There are two types of mirrors on your car. There are rear view mirror, and that's in the front of the car. On the front window of the car, the front how is this front window of your car is called your windshield, the windshields. So your windshield on the top in the middle is your rear view mirror, and that allows you to see cars behind you. There are also mirrors on the side of the car, usually on both sides, and those are called right mirrors. I turn on the radio to listen to the right time traffic report. Right time is the time of the day when most people are either going to work or coming back from work. So in the morning, the right time in Los Angeles, for example, is 7:30 to 9:30. Most people are going to work during those hours. In other city, it could be different. In the same city, it's earlier than that. There are also a right time, and at the end of the day, between 5 and 6 here in Los Angeles, that's when people are coming home from work. So the right time traffic reports is an announcement on the radio telling you if there are any accident on the roads, if there is any construction, that's the government is fixing the road and it may be closed, and it tells you if you are going to take a long time or not a long time. So traffic report tell you how fast the car move on different, usually freeways in American city. I take the transmission out of brake park and into reverse. The transmission is the part of the car that determines how fast you go. It also determines if you go forward or backward. If you are going straight ahead for behind, that the transmission Sometimes it's called a transmission box. And inside of that box, there are little wheels called rear, and depending on the rear you are in, we would say, depending on the rear you are using, you will either go very fast or not very fast, or you will go in reverse. To go in reverse means to go backward, work, word,
Backwards.
words. The car move backwards. Well, before I go anywhere, I have to take a transmission out of park. Park is when the car is not going forward or going backward. We say you push the transmission into park and you take it out of the park. And when you take it out of park, you either go forward and backward. Well, here I am going in reverse, and I back out into the right way. To back out means to go backward. Usually, that's verb. To back out is used when you are talking about the car or a truck that leave a garage and it's going in reverse. You back out of the garage. I back out in the right way into the ditch or into the ditch. The right way on the ditch or into the ditch. The right way is what connects the garage to the ditch, and the space that is in between your ditch and where your car is parked. Your garage. Some people actually don't have garage, so they park in their right way. They ride up the street and they park their car in the right way. That's a piece of land where you can put your car. I like to park
Park.
park my car on my neighbor right way, so I have more room in my right way. It doesn't like it though, so I back out of my garage and then I close the garage door and put the car into drive. Here another use of that word drive. In this case, it means I'm putting in a gear that will take me forward. So to put a car into drive means that you change position of transmission so that your car will go forward and not backward. I used to ride a thick seat, but as I get older, I like my automatic transmission more and more. There are two kinds of transmission, two kinds of car. One is what we call an automatic transmission, where you push your car either into the reverse or into drive, and that's it. You don't have to change anything. Another kind of car is called a stick shift or a manual, 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 manual,
Manual.
manual, manual transmission. Manual is opposite of automatic. This means by hand. So if you have a manual transmission or a stick shift, 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 you have to move transmission each time you want to go faster or slower. The work stick to work shifts in the same manual transmission. Some people say I drive a stick. They mean I drive a stick shift. The work shift is also a verb to shift. That means to change. So if you have a manual transmission, a stick shift, you shift, shift,
Shift. Shift.
shift, 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 take shift, or on manual transmission. Manual transmission is also you have to move on the transmission each time you want to go faster or slower. The work take shift is same in manual transmission. Some people say I drive a tick. They mean I drive a tick shift. The work the word shift is also a verb to shift and does mean to change. So if you have a manual transmission, a tick shift shift your shift
Shift.
shift shift from one gear to another. If you want to go faster, you have to shift 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 into higher gear. Well, if you don't have a manual transmission, you have to have a worry about it. If you have a tick shift 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 shift, you have to extra pedal in the car. Remember we say 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 side say we say that pedal can be a gas pedal, something that makes you go faster. You also have a brake
Break.
pedal that will slow or stop your car. And if you have a tick shift, you have a third pedal, which we call a clutch.
Clutch.
And in order change from one gear to another, go faster or slower, or to go reverse. If you have to take shift, you press on or put your foot on the clutch so that you can change or assist rear. I think I stopped right now. See you tomorrow. If you what if you after when if you watch this video, have tomorrow, because I'm usually streaming about 10 p.m. It's a good time for me because I have to finish my house work. Okay, stop the channel.